welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm literally just going through the video that I posted last week, the one about girlfriends and whether they're real or fake. So if you're seeing this face for the first time, my name is Reina Bello. Before I delve into things properly, so yeah, I posted a video last week, like I said earlier, and it was talking about girlfriends, real or fake, or whether it's just vibes and all of that. And then, it kind of got a couple of my friends talking, and it got a level of engagement. It was like, oh, okay, like I'm actually on that video right now, and I see somebody say something about, it's very important that we should learn to give ourselves grace. And then there's another comment that says, yes, there are good women and good people, but in general, it takes a whole lot of emotional intelligence to relate with the difficult ones without keeping hatred towards them. And the comments just goes on and on and on. And there was this particular person that just, she had a lot to let off her chest as regards female friendships. So on the last episode of this, because this is like a part 2 of that, I wasn't intending to do a part 2, but I got a couple of my friends talking, and I was actually supposed to have a friend be on here with me today, but didn't plan that out right. Well, hopefully I probably will still be revisiting this another time. I don't know, can't say, but I talked about how I feel like girl friendships should, be taken as important, and not just, trivial. And we should not see our girlfriends as a bypass of just a bypass through life, like our sisterhood and the whole community of real women. How us being together is such a strong bond that because we share the same experiences, because literally we are living life through almost the same lens. We should be gracious towards each other and not be the very ones pulling down the essence and core of our community as women. And that brought about, obviously, this comment, about some girlfriends snitch harder and they can be intentionally petty. And, people had a couple of things to say. And I knew this was going to happen because I felt, I was concentrated on the part where I didn't do the regular, girlfriends. Why are some girls so toxic? Why are some girls so mean? As much as I did not disregard the fact that there is that dark side to girl friendships, I just wanted us to see the brighter side of things, like was the silver lining in the whole like situation with women. I remember being with a group of my friends, guys, that were that saw the video, because I have like a lot of accountability friends and officers that make sure that I am seated in this chair and I am posting a video as should be. So one of them said, oh, you girls, please, my friend, a male friend, was like, you girls, please, you guys, if you see a girl friendship that has lasted more than 1 year, just know that it's probably at the edge of falling out or something. And I was like, what do you mean? That's not true. I mean, that's not true. I've seen girlfriends that have lasted for like donkey years. What do you mean? But now, not to render people's feelings invalid, is there a dark side to girl friendships? Are there certain things as girls that we do that makes it almost impossible for one to say, oh, okay, when you see two ladies talking or something, it should be respected, or you should expect that there will be no drama? Well, I don't know. So yeah, maybe there's a dark side, and maybe I want to talk about those dark sides today. Yeah, what I'm talking about is dark side today is what are the things that what are the issues that you've had with girl friendships? I know the last time I asked that, you should share in the comment section if what you've had to deal with has been bitter or just super sweet experience. Although honestly in life, I feel like no two people, whether male or female or female or male, can be friends and not eventually at some point or the other have certain fallouts. But I think the numbers with women seem to be higher because it's like well, she didn't text me on my birthday, like very petty things, like she didn't post me on my birthday. Why would I post her on our own birthday? And I'm like, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Maybe I am guilty of that as well. But we were just so petty. Like, I said hi, she didn't say hi back. I had an event, she didn't buy my ashwebi, or this one, why was she so clingy with my mic, or clingy, or I don't know how that word is pronounced. Forgive me, guys, but why was she so closely all mushy mushy with my man? I mean, these are crazy things. Or friends that when you're in public, they want to use you to shine. Like you're just there, or both of you are just chilling, laughing. Or let's say probably your hair, you probably wore her hair. Maybe she was one that even offered that. Okay, you can wear my hair or anything. Or maybe the top that you have on was from her own wardrobe, and she's like, oh no, totally, it's fine, you can wear it. And then you get outside in public, and then where you are just trying to, like, flex and just have fun, and she's like, oh my god, Tolani, can't you see how this my top looks so nice on you? And you're like, oh my god, like what just happened? It's crazy how girls can be sometimes. Or the ones that have mood swings out of the blue. Like mood swings. Like, I've actually seen girls that pride in the act of being a snob. Like, they pride in the fact that they are snobs, in the act of snobbing people. And they're like, yeah, everybody knows me that I'm a snob. I don't care. I'm like, girl, that is not a nice thing to attribute to your personality, that you are a snob. It just means that you are very, very childish. You are a childish person. You have some growing up to do. You definitely have some growing up to do. If at age 25 and above, you think it's okay to brag about being a snob, girl, you can do better. You literally can do better. Or are you always the strong one, like in your friendship group? You're always the one that everybody is coming to pour out their lamentations and the chronicles of their life and how everything is this and that. You're always the one that does the listening. I'm not saying it's bad to be like, the backbone of your friendship circle, but you need to be sure that it's not you attracting the negativities in your life that you are not acknowledging or dealing with, that you have decided to turn a blind eye to. You need to be sure that it's not you attracting broken birds because somehow you hope to find healing in helping them, find healing. You need to be sure, because eventually, if everyone around you is just taking and sucking and just taking from you, it leaves you with, it leaves you drained, it leaves you exhausted, and at some point you're probably just going to lose it. Honestly, you're just going to lose it, because you're just giving out and pouring out and nothing is coming back in. That's not healthy as well. So yeah, the dark sides to friendships, the dark side, the old competition, like the weirdness of, I'm always a bit skeptical with when it comes to men and inviting men into my friendship circle, honestly speaking, because I've seen certain things play out. Like, say, let's say you and a friend are just like walking around, or a couple of you are walking around, or let's just say there's a group and one person keeps getting all the toasters. Before you know it, the other ones might start feeling weird, like, now wow, she's not like she's even fine like that. Like, it's so many weird petty things with girls. And like, there's this particular weird thing that I experienced, because I've not experienced it with just one person. It's happened a couple of times. I'm saying this thing so that it won't look like, oh, because I've always had like this softer side of girl friendship, I believe, okay, let's just be chill, let's just be sweet. Girlfriends, I mean, people can be funny. So I had this friend, and she would always like, if normally that was when I was in school. Before I resume every semester, I like to like change my clothing and all of that, like just top up my style and all. And then if I come back to school and everybody comes to my room and I'm like, oh, I got new pieces of like maybe shoes or stuff or clothing and all of that. This particular girl, she would take pictures, and I used to be like so active on Snap. I would take pictures of those things and post them on Snap, because I used to be like a personal shopper as well. So she would take those pictures and literally get those exact same things, like literally want to look exactly the way that I look. And I didn't pay any attention to it because I felt, okay, just copying my style, like I'm influencing somebody's child. Until a couple of people say that, oh, okay, It started cool at first, but it's starting to look a bit weird. It started to look a bit weird because there's some people that they 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 come close to you. There's some girls that come close to you based off of like the outside, the facade, the things that they see. Maybe your nice nails, your nice hair, the way that you talk, the way that you speak, and then like they just want to like come and see the nitty pieces. Like, okay, what's happening going on? They want to just open your yash. Basically, that's why they want to be friends with you, and it's just so weird. It's so weird. There are some of these vices that I have experienced myself, or friends that just they're so entitled. They feel like, why would you complain that they're asking for this certain thing? Or why would you like, why would you even, I mean, for the littlest things, then what's the essence of the friendship if you cannot give? Especially when you have more than they do. When you have more than they do and they just feel like, so what? Is it because you're doing shakara? There are so many things. If I was going to keep talking about this on and on and on, or the friends that always want to make you feel like, oh, like you have the worst life has it going the worst for you. They're going through their own shit too, but they mask it up and they're like, oh, they even tell you, say, my babe just kiniko kiniko. Oh, I didn't even tell you. Oh, this one just da, 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 da. And in your mind, you're like, if you are not somebody that is, very, 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 very true to themselves and very, very, you own your personality, you now start to look like, now wow, and it's all lies. It's all lies. They just want to get you all worked up and want you to feel like, oh, okay, it's going on better for them. It's a lie. It's a lie. They are probably dealing with shit harder than you even have on your own plate. So yes, there's so many vices to girl friendship, but I've come to realize that if we're going to keep, there's this Yoruba adage that says, if you say this stick is not good, you remove it from the fire. You say this stick is not good, you remove it from the fire. Like, when do you think your food is gonna get done? I don't know how to put it together perfectly in Yoruba, but if some of you know what I'm saying, and for those that don't understand Yoruba, yeah, lucky you. I mean, you get the jag. So if you would say, oh, okay, and then there's another, this adage works better. When they say, if you close your eyes for bad people to pass, when good person will pass to you will not notice, you will not know because your eyes are closed. So hence the reason why I talked about us being more gracious to our friends. We say men are scum, we say this and that, but every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday of the week, men are getting married to women. And women are the ones that are super elated about these weddings and all, I beg. So you guys should just even stop. So what am I trying to say? As much as girls can have all these vices, the competition, the hatred masked with a facade of, oh, my best friend, you're my girlie, I love you, or just the backhanded comments, the irritation that is being covered with, oh, okay, she's my bestie, but deep down, this person just super does not like you, and all the other things and experiences that we might have had with friendships, maybe jealousy, with relationship, with guys, and all those altercations. Eventually, the arc that I have figured out, the solution that I have figured out in all of this is to be smart. The Bible says wisdom is profitable. The Bible also says wisdom is the principal thing, and in all thy gettings, get understanding. So here comes the part of understanding people. Like I was telling somebody yesterday that I'm a very reflective person. I am a mirror. I look at you, I see the things that you do. Me, some 5 years ago, I just used to be so impulsive and all up in my emotions, until I sat down and I realized that if I continued like this, people will just keep playing me a fast one. So how about you study people? You study them and understand them. When you understand people's vices, you know what? It helps you protect your own self better. You can't do anything alone. No one tree can make a forest. You still need people, and people, and I used to say it, including myself, we're all a combination of bad and good, yin yang, everybody, the world. That's how balance comes. So I still won't change my stance. We need to be gracious towards girlfriends, and then there's another adage, Yoruba adage. I don't even know what's with me and adages today, but okay. There's a Yoruba adage that says that when you know somebody's behavior, it makes it easier for you to become friends with them. So you know how you want to sieve the friendship. You understand that, oh, okay, this is where this person crosses the line, and you know how to set boundaries. you understand that regardless of whatever issues or certain anomalies a person can have, there might be one tiny minute thing that they do that can contribute a whole lot to your breaking through, or just your success generally in life. So having said this, I hope there's something that somebody can gain from this. I hope it is relatable. I hope you understand that I do not disregard the fact that, like one of my friends said, girlfriends have shown as shaggy. I understand, but men have also shown women shaggy. So it is not new that women have shown women shaggy. So in the end, understanding, being logical, and just taking people, don't treat people or have relationship with people based off of the idea in your head that you think they should be. Take it for what it is. This person gives you backhanded comments, this person acts funny around you, address them straight up, straight on in that light. And then most importantly, protect your space and yourself. So yeah, that's very much it. That's very much it. And I hope as much as this might cause a stare, I hope it also brings a level of I don't know, resolve to this whole girlfriendship business. And please, guys, subscribe, help a girl, help a sister, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to watch Reina on YouTube. And I love you guys so much. Do have a wonderful one, and see you next week. Bye.